Stringing him along is only going to make it worse when you do. So when?
How do I tell him that I don't feel the same anymore?
Just like that, I guess. He deserves to move on with his life. So do we.
We will. All of us. I'll tell him today. In the meantime, I think we should have a sign for when other people are around.
Yeah, I like that.
This means I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, cool. Thinking about you.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful you did the dishes.
So what's the problem?
Well, the cutlery drawer has sections for a reason. It'd be great if you could put things in the right slot.
Seriously?
Well, if the teaspoons are in with the serving spoons, they'll take longer to find. Look, it's a hassle, okay?
Yeah, I see your point.
Good.
That is a massive dilemma.
Yeah.
Listen, I love that I can't mess with your cutlery feng shui. But you invite someone to live with us, and I don't get a say.
It's Kyle's auntie. I'm doing him a favour, and I'd appreciate it if you could make more of an effort.
All right. I'll make more of an effort to talk about hair, clothes, and makeup then, mate.
Hey. Here he is. Hey, our name's in?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
what's that?
this is my ticket out of here. Sell this stuff online and then I'll have enough money to move away and start again.
What, you really think you could make that much dough from these clothes?
These are designer originals. They're worth a fortune.
Whoa, someone's already bid $400 for that dress.
Whoa. Okay, that was me. I was just trying to get the competition going, drive the price up.
Okay, wouldn't it be easier if you just, came home and sorted out your problems with Gran?
Too much has happened.
See, that's what I don't understand. But sure, Sheila said an awful thing about your dad.
It's not just that.
Well, what, is there more?
Look, if you really want to help, why don't you go and get the rest of my stuff and bring it over here?
Oh, no, why can't you?
Because then I'll run into Mum and things will get ugly, and that's the last thing that you want, right?
Can you grab the esky and the shopping bags?
Oh, emergency quick cut.
More like a home reno project that never got off the ground. It'll do for a bat, though. I think there's a tennis ball in here somewhere. Hey, think quick. Hey, where have you been? I thought you were going to help deliver the collage.
Lost track of time. Do you want to hang out?
Oh, maybe later. Got some serious negotiations to attend to. A kid at school wants to buy my board, and if I don't get Imogen a good price, she's gonna kill me.
Maybe I could come with you. We could talk on the way.
Sure.
Except you promised your mum you'd help organise the art exhibition.
Maybe later then.
Okay.
Hey, quick. They look like Naomi's clothes.
That's because they are, Einstein.
Oh, come on, Gran, you're taking this a bit far.
You stay out of this.
Off you go.
Well, what do I have to do it?
It's your dysfunctional family, not mine.
What is on them?
I think it's last night's curry.
I cannot believe she would do this. Actually, you know what I can? I'll never get decent prices for them now.
Just wash them.
They are dry cleaning only. I can't afford to take them all in. Oh, I'll never make enough to leave.
Okay, not that we actually want you to go, but aren't you raking in the cash now that you're working at Toadie's law firm?
It's not quite as lucrative as I thought.
I thought you said you were bringing in heaps of clients.
I was bringing in, but I quit.
You what? You love that job.
I need a clean break.
Well, because of Gran? Come on, you can't let that spoil what you have with Toadie. Just go and ask for your job back.
It's over.
You must have at least given a few weeks' notice.
Well, I didn't, and he's probably annoyed about that, so there's no point in asking.
Nah, just apologise. Look, I'm sure Toadie will understand. He'd rather have you working until he finds someone else. Now, if you're really set on going.
Hey, man. How's it going? This it?
Yep. And like I said on the phone, it's practically brand new, but I've used it a bit.
I've seen. I thought you were lame until I saw your skate stuff online.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm just saying, your skills are wild.
Holding down a staircase isn't that big of a deal, mate.
I was talking about the sketching. Mad as.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So you want the board or what?
Can you do a better price?
No.
Okay. Deal. If you show me how to do some of that cool stuff.
Just sold you my board, Einstein.
Come with me to the skate park. Show me a few tricks.
Yep. Okay. One trick.
Whoa, which way are you going?
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to relax by taking some photos.
If you say so.
You know, staring at plants, imagining them grow reminds me to live in the moment, not worry so much about the future.
What have you had for breakfast?
Hey, mate.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. You gonna hang out with Amber today?
Yeah, I think we're gonna catch up later on.
Can we go yet?
Don't push it. All right. See you later on.
Why do you care so much what Amber and Josh are doing?
I'm just being friendly.
Well, why don't you care what I'm doing?
I know what you're doing, going for a jog. Is there anything else you want to add?
Forget it.
Can I come in? How are you?
Actually, really uncomfortable that you're here. So if you could just get to the point, then that'd be great.
Okay. I'm trying to gather enough money to move interstate and start all over again, which I'm sure you'll be glad to hear. So I was wondering if I could get my job back, just temporarily. I'd only need 3 weeks tops.
You're serious, aren't you?
I'm so sorry about what happened. But if you want me out of your life, this is the fastest way to do it. And I was a good assistant.
Yeah, you were, actually. You were an excellent assistant. You were so good that I didn't even realise how you were manipulating my work diary and how you managed to get my wife to leave town. You know what, actually, there is one thing still bothering me, and that's your stalker.
I made him up.
Wow. Who was the guy in your house?
I paid him to pretend. You were just so kind and caring towards me. I didn't want that feeling to end. But now I know you don't feel the same way.
The entire time that we worked together, that we hung out, it was all a lie.
I don't know, how many more times can I say that I'm sorry? I've lost you as a friend, as a colleague. There's no coming back from that, I know. But you have to believe me when I say I will never do what I did again. All I need is... I need your help.
There is no way that I'm taking you back. You are going to have to find some other way to get out of my life.
Okay.
So if you stack these carefully from biggest to smallest and then put those in the staff room. Oh, perfect timing. Could you set that up over here?
Yeah, sure.
And then help Jeff in the storeroom.
Okay.
Hey, do you fancy a sneak peek?
Yeah, sure. Oh, is this yours?
Yeah, well, mine and Amber's. The theme's love and family. All the important people in our lives are in this.
Yep. We should get this sorted.
Yeah.
You okay?
I was just watching those two together, and for a second it reminded me of Naomi and I before things went terribly south. But don't worry about me. What can I do for you?
Nothing, actually. I've come to speak to you about Naomi.
What now?
It seems her deception is bigger than what we thought.
I'm really impressed by the standard of the pieces that are coming in. I mean, who knew we had so many artists in this neck of the woods? What's up with you?
Nothing. I'm just having a few issues with Josh. Nothing to worry about. And I still think your work is the best of the lot.
Well, it's our work, remember? We did it together.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I reckon if you put more of your stuff on show, you would sell it for sure.
Well, I'd forgotten the buzz I get out of art. Like you with your photography. I mean, you spend half your life in that dark room. It's one thing painting at home as a hobby, but putting it out there in public, that's what it's all about. Sharing your work and getting inspired by other artists. Hey, Paige, you should come check out the exhibition once it opens. You'll love it, it's great.
Yeah, maybe later.
Hey, come on.
Hey, remember we had a chat this morning about the cutlery drawer?
Yeah?
Well, I'm not trying to make a big deal about it,
Then don't.
but some of the teaspoons are in with the big spoons again.
Oh, I think we might need to call the kitchen police. Oh, wait. They're already here.
I'm just asking you to be more mindful, that's all.
Of course you are.
It's just easy for a knife to end up with the forks, a potato peeler to end up with the spoons, and before you know it, it's a big mess.
Like this?
Right, that's it. Come on.
Where are we going?
Come on, let's go.
Hey, how'd it go with Toadie?
Oh, I don't really have luck on my side today. You know, my dad gave me this for my 16th birthday. And it's at times like this I really miss him.
I remember how close you were.
Yeah, well, unlike Mum, he always supported me.
Look, she's only hard on you because well, she wants what's best for you.
Yeah, but it's only ever what she thinks is best. You know, he never judged me like that. No matter what happened, I could have had the biggest fight with Mum and he would make it right.
Yeah, Grandpa was a good bloke.
She would always say to me, well, you spoil her, but it wasn't like she was doing any better. She just gets stuck into me over every little thing.
Well, look, I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect parent.
Yeah, well, he came pretty close. How could she possibly say that I caused this heart attack? I would never do anything to hurt him.
Look, Gran's got a sharp tongue. We all know that. Well, and stuff like that just comes out. She didn't really mean it.
Oh, yes, she did. I mean, you don't say something like that unless there's truth to it. She's obviously been thinking it all along.
Yeah, but as long as you're not thinking it.
Yeah, well, in my heart, I know it can't be possible. But then in my head, I think if she's been thinking about this, then maybe...
Then maybe she's been wrong for a very long time.
Yeah, well, if she wanted to find the worst, most hurtful thing she could ever say to me, she's succeeded.
What sort of a person hires a pretend stalker?
What sort of a guy agrees to do it?
And after all that, she has the nerve to ask for a job back. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Well, she's my daughter.
Yeah, well, you can't be held accountable for her actions.
Have you told Sonia?
No, not yet. I haven't lied. It's just not the type of thing that I want to be telling her over the phone. Plus, she sounds like she's having such a lovely time with Mel. She's just so relaxed.
Well, when you do talk to her, just choose your words carefully, because things can be said in the heat of the moment that can be so damaging that it's very hard to take them back.
Has Naomi said something like that to you?
No, the other way around. I told Naomi that it was her affair with Charles that caused her father's heart attack.
You don't really believe that, though, do you?
Well, he was so upset about it, and then his health took a nasty turn.
But you can't be sure.
I've been hanging on to this anger for so long, and then I see her meddling in your lives, and it's just...
I get that you're angry on our behalf, and I appreciate that. But that's a pretty big thing to dump on Naomi if it's not true.
But she can't go through life being so unaccountable.
That may be so. But Naomi loved her dad. And if you're confusing the issues, that's not really fair, is it?
So what do you think? Is this going to do?
How should I know?
You work here, don't you?
Yeah, but we don't do paddle beating.
So why are we here?
I just keep this here for angry young women who need to get rid of some aggro. Huh? It's working, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah, I actually didn't realise how badly I needed to hit something.
Yeah, as long as you're not imagining my face or Naomi's.
I know I go on about her, but she's really not that bad. Neither are you, even with your cutlery obsession.
Yeah, I could tell something else was up.
I got my hopes up about someone, and I feel like they let me down.
Well, did you talk to them about it?
No? I don't even think they know how I feel. I guess I've kept that quite hidden.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You do?
Yeah, your friend, Ethan. You wanted something to happen and he bolted.
You got me, Detective. So what do you advise?
Well, we could stand here talking about it, but I know that's not your thing, so I advise bashing some stuff.
Well, all right.
Go on.
Hey, mate, you all right?
My arm.
Can you sit up? Oh, sorry. Just breathe, mate. I'll call the ambo.
Yeah, should do it.
Thank you. I'm sure you've got much better things to do with your time, like all those hot guys to date.
Actually, it's pretty quiet in Papa's land.
Hey, don't tell me you're still upset about Will getting another bloke.
No, good on them. No, it's just me. Starting to think I'm cursed.
Oh, yeah, I felt the same way after Charles. But all I can say is it'll pass. Everything does. What?
I owe you an apology. I know I don't approve of a lot of things you do, but it was unfair what I said about your father's death. Blaming you was my way, the wrong way, I admit, of dealing with my own guilt over his death. I mean, I didn't help with the stress either, not with all the tension between us. I should have kept an eye on what he ate, encouraged him to exercise more, but I didn't. And they were my mistakes, not yours. So, I admit I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mum.
And I hear you're going to move on.
Yeah, well...
Let me help. It was a mistake you coming here. It'd be best for both of us if we admit it. If you want to leave Erinsborough, now you can afford to do it.
What are you doing?
Taking her money.
So what, you gonna sort things out then?
Maybe. But if I do go, it will be on my own terms.
Good on you.
But you know, there's nothing I can do about that right this minute, so why don't we just focus on making each other feel better?
Meaning what exactly?
You have no man, I have no money, no job, and no clothes. Let's go dancing.
You just said you had no money.
Oh, don't be silly. I can't remember the last time I paid for my own drink. Come on, Christos. Let me show you how it's done. Yes, I love those
You need to show me. You need to show me.
Oh, come on.
We've just begun. There's not a moment that you're not on my mind.
That is what I wanted to do with the water.
Me too.
I saw Josh. You haven't told him yet?
I tried. I've just been so busy today.
You doubting us?
No, of course not.
Well, it seems like you don't want to tell him.
No, I do. It's just, I'm scared. Once I tell him, everything is going to change. Between me and him, me and Imogen. But it's worth it. Because I want to be with you.
Right now, it's just you right now.
Hey.
Hey. Can I grab you something?
No.
Why'd we come here then if you don't want anything?
I'll grab something in a minute. I need to talk to you first, though. Josh, this is important. Look, I know it's been a crazy few months.
Josh, I need to speak with you.
Dad, we're kind of in the middle of something.
Honey, this is official police business. A boy from your school, Jaden Worley, has had a serious skateboarding accident today.
What's that got to do with Josh?
I showed him one trick. He was fine when I left him.
But apparently he's been watching some videos of you on the internet and copying a stunt that you were doing. Sketching.
Well, it's not really Josh's fault if he copies him.
You've been identified on camera breaking the law. Repeatedly. I'm afraid I need you to come down to the station with me.